Head south.
What is going on, YouTube Sparkies? We are going shopping. Walmart, 98 North Lakeland. Good thing about this here is that we can sit at home and wait for a spark. But once we're out, we are out. This is our first one. And if you got any tips and tricks, you can leave it in the comments, because all the tips and tricks have been out for years. And if you don't know Spark, you'll never know it. And again, we are coming into this full on, taking it on, not watching any videos, doing it ourselves. Taking the bull by the horns, learning as we go. It's funny because I've seen somewhere where they had comments about Spark delivery drivers with their phones on. When we were shopping one day, not sparking, I did notice them. They do have their phones on. Okay, here we go. Another thing we're learning with shopping is the letter sections.
Yep. That's what John was telling me today.
So not only we got to learn the aisle, we're learning the letter sections of a store. I guess that would be an advantage of shopping, because sometimes we look down these aisles here, and I know some people have phone apps when they just come regular shopping, and they are looking for a certain product, and it'll send it to them. But those are things to remember when you come sparking. Know your stores, know your letter sections, know what you're looking for.
J4. Name liquid laundry fabric softener.
Right behind you.
40 ounces, that's it.
And a lot of these numbers are going to be way up on the top there, as you can see. So sometimes you're not going to see them down the
Pedicure, grow
center.
and gain with immune support protein. That is pharmacy aisle.
So you'll be hearing a lot of times where we're referencing DoorDash to Spark, because we used to do DoorDash. Got a ton of videos out there. DoorDash video nightmares, you can say.
That should be about the kids section.
Where comparing DoorDash to Spark, it's not much of a choice. Sparking little crunchies for $1. Sparking is a hell of a lot easier, even though, you know, you see us here shopping. Oh wow, they got everything here. Baked soccer chews. I guess that's not bad for $1. And I guess this person here just needed some sweet tea, some laundry soap, some Pedialyte. This is about $12 and 5 miles. Did you find it?
Well, I'm scanning with the thought and it's saying technical difficulties, so I don't know what to tell them.
Gig work is nothing but a technical difficulty.
Item chosen.
Maybe they don't want vanilla?
It's a 16 pack.
Maybe they don't want vanilla. That
No,
says-
it says vanilla.
Oh, okay.
These are 8-ounce bottles, right?
Yep.
16 8-ounce bottles. Oh, where is the... Two, zero, that's it. Well, I'm gonna put they don't have it. 'Cause
Is there another vanilla there or no?
No, that's
No?
it.
How about the price down on the bottom? Can you scan that or no? They got to scan the box.
The box. It's the exact same one. Yeah, so I'm... So... Alright, I'm just gonna put don't have it.
That was the other thing with DoorDash. A lot of glitching in the app there.
Because this says 23, this one's saying 29, and they don't have it. So. Okay, so now she wants this. Vanilla. One, two, three. Okay.
I wonder if you would have scanned that. Oh, that's 369. Oh, okay.
Right, now we're going to the candles.
Another thing with the DoorDash thing is, at least here, and I'll probably be repeating myself a lot, is that we have 2 Sam's Club here in Lakeland, one on the north, one on the south, and 3 Walmarts, one on the north, one in center. One is considered Mulberry, but it's right next to Highlands, and it's all off of 98 and then turns into South Florida Avenue. With DoorDash, you are in a hot zone, and if you're out of that zone, they won't let you dash in there. There is a percentage of a time you have to get back into the zone to dash again. Rare chances that they'll let you dash out of your zone, and I mean rare chances. So, some people might get lucky and pick up something out of their zone to bring back into their zone, or they'll keep you in a new zone. Before the zone, we started DoorDash when it first started to prove that these YouTubers were living off their YouTube money and not DoorDash money, and you can't just live off of DoorDash. Being single or married and DoorDash being your only income, you have to have a two income family. And then again, in the video we made before about explaining, a lot of people turn gig work into full-time work, or their mental capacity is thinking that gig work was meant to be full-time work, and it's really not meant to be full-time work. Gig work, you got to have a DoorDash app, you got to have a Walmart Spark, a Uber Eats, Instacart, Roadies. You have all these different apps, and then through there you're picking the best deliveries. So sometimes you're not getting the best deliveries off of one app. We did DoorDash and Uber, so we were able to do something in between the two, because I feel like, and I don't know if because we're new, because there's rumors as well that sometimes if you're a new driver to the gig economy, they give you the best orders to keep you motivated, keep you happy, and then after some time passes by, you get into the dead zone areas where you're sitting out in the car. Other people choose to sit outside to cherry pick their orders. So, and if you are doing gig work, and again, make a YouTube video of your gig work. That's an extra income. Do it before YouTube changes the policy from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. They're gonna eventually make it harder to get on YouTube and make money. And the ones that are on there making money, they have to keep over 8,000 watch hours. So that's something to think about too, because again, YouTube is what you would consider a gig work for us anyway. Get a couple $100 from YouTube, get a couple $100 from this, you put it all together, and that can equal a nice weekly, YouTube you get monthly, but if you add it all together, it can equal something good. A lot of people stick with DoorDash because it's an Uber, because it's easier app. You're really just a food delivery person, but it gets frustrating, especially going to a store and they're not ready. You're waiting on them to make the food. At least here in Spark, when we're shopping, our only fear is if something's out of stock, or in the case that you just seen now, that this, thing didn't work. And then luckily it told us to grab that instead. So, but my car isn't running. I'm in a nice air conditioned store, going shopping. And for shopping, some people it eases them, And we're not mainly focused on what order tipped or what order didn't tip, where in DoorDash you're constantly griping that, oh, they want me to deliver this for no tip.
Let me see if there may be some more over here for the pumpkin spice one.
Gotcha. Getting into that pumpkin season. go straight down there. End caps, they might have some there. And with this here, your whole main objective is to try to get a nice order. Look at that, you got lucky. You get a nice order stack. And this is a one stop. Well, they call it two stops because your first stop is the store and then your second stop is the delivery. But here, what we try to do is try to get a couple of stops and for big money, so that you do that a couple of times, you're not out here 10-12 hours a day. Because again, we're doing this as a gig work and not as a full-time income work. Because BB does insurance. If you go to her Facebook, she sells insurance, health insurance here in Florida. So if you're into that and you need some insurance, 65 and over, go to BB Does Insurance Facebook. Open enrollment will be happening. And that's what gig work is basically doing all of that. All right, now here we're gonna go to this mobile scan and go line, and then we'll go to an unopened register and bag it. But what we learn is that sometimes people have bags in their cars, which is probably something. Well, I think here we can bag it here. Okay, how you doing there? That easy. She came and she checked out the cart review, and now we can bag it here. Let me move over just a little bit here. And I know a lot of people, they don't like to do certain things because they didn't get tipped, but like I said, this is gig work. You have the choice to say yes or no. Or make yourself a YouTube channel, and hopefully you'll get a lot of views and subscribers, and you could be like those big YouTubers and pretend you're door dashing or sparking. Sit in your car and tell stories. Not here. Here you're gonna get literally, either we're gonna be shopping or we're gonna be delivering. And another thing, if you're a person that orders food, at least you get to see what's going on, part of the process. And if you don't tip, it might make you consciously think about what someone has to go through. You know, you can afford $1 or $2. You throw $1 or $2 at them. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
What's the cowbell for?
I don't know.
Oh, too. Oh, cowbells. That's cool. Lady with the cowbell is to get the customer's attention and to make everyone's day bright. Gotta love 98 Walmart, man. You gotta love them. They may not always be on their game, but when they're on their game, they're on their game. You can't complain for being on their game. All right, let's go to the car and get out of here. That's another thing too. Don't want to waste time. The slower you go, the slower you make money, but you don't need to run and hurt yourself.
Mobile their phone and cashing people out.
All right, now we got a pickup. What was it, miles again?
7.8.
For $13.
15.
Oh, $15.
$13.50.
Oh, I just rounded off to the 13.
$13.
Let's go. It's the other Sparkers.
Says
Run, baby, run! Just to let you guys know something, like when I learned delivering pizza, some apartments have odd numbers on one side and even numbers on the other side. So it's very crucial to know. Signs are usually out there on where the floors are at, but like I said, like I'll give you an example. Like there's all the even numbers and there's all the odd numbers in the same building. So again, be vigilant. Buildings, if they have odd numbers separated from the even numbers.
Deep Forest Court. Yeah, I saw that one over there.
I had to help her out. 3rd floor with water. I hope you guys are tipping. 3 apartments in the row.
They're all on the 3rd floor.
Well, no, two floor.
No, one is a 2 floor. Yeah.
This one's the 3rd floor, but the 3rd floor had the water and a cake
Oh, the last
and
one
a
was
bunch
the
of
3rd floor.
bags. Was it a 3rd floor?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's right. 309, 8, 9. Yeah. This was an apartment run. One more to go.
Head toward Lazy Birch Loop.
And if you're watching this, we don't know who tips or not. We're not even looking for that. The numbers we're
Your route
looking
avoids
for
a road closure in 3 miles.
are more
You're on the
than
fastest route. You will arrive at 3:07 p.m.
more money than miles. But you're watching this and
I said $13
you order
for
At
from
the next
here.
stop sign, turn right.
At least tip. If you're ordering water, at least tip. If you're a 3rd floor apartment with water, at least throw a couple dollars for the people. All right, final stop.